What is up, everyone? Welcome to another unboxing with me, John the Viking Gamer. And today we have the Analog 3D. Finally came out. I mean, this thing was supposed to come out back when they announced it in 2023. Then it was supposed to come out in 2024, and this is when we're getting it. I've had it for about a few days already. I just haven't opened it. As you can see, it's still sealed. Because I did not have the controller. I unfortunately thought that the N64 controller that you could order for the Switch would work on it, but unfortunately it didn't, and I ended up having to order the 8-bit. Even though I wasn't gonna do it, because I was like, bro, like I'm paying, I believe what was like almost close to $300 for a retro console, which to me should come with the controller. And after pushing the date back so much, is like at some point I was like, you know what, whatever. But unfortunately, I had to go and get that. But anyway, with that said, which is probably like everybody's qualm right now, like what everybody's upset about. We finally got this, and I'm gonna be streaming it a lot. Um, Playing a whole bunch of N64 games, which I definitely appreciate because growing up, I got the PlayStation and not the N64 like a lot of people. And I never really got into collecting the games for it. Um, I really never even asked for the console, to be honest with you. One of my friends had it, and I was like, whatever, they got it, I can play it, so I'll go over to their house and play it. But anyway, I digress. You get this, which is like an update for the controller, so I can work with the console, I believe. This is the console, analog. I got the black one because I don't know, I always get everything that's like black colored. White, I feel like gets dirty too fast and whatnot. But here we go. Open the box. This is the first time I've opened this. You guys saw me taking out the plastic. That is the console right there, and that looks pretty sweet. I will say this: I'm happy as heck that I got this console, but at the same time, I mean, look how small this is. This looks pretty freaking dope. Let's see. Whoa! It has these the press button right there. This one is like a old school reset button. And it does look like the N64. I did get an N64 after a long time. Um, but I got it because I wanted to play Ocarina of Time like a million times. And I was like, let me see who has one. And one of my friends was like, yo, you can have this. I was like, hell yeah. So I started playing that growing up. And that was in like my teen years. Um, but now to have this is pretty awesome. What I am going to say though is, because I wasn't sponsored by Analog or anybody like that. And what sucks a little bit is that M64 is coming out, and by what's that, Retroid, I think it's called, the company, and they're doing like the fantastic colors, which is like they got purple, they got red, and they're clear. But what's crazy about it is that they added a LED right here, like where the cartridge goes in front of. So when the cartridge is inside, the LED turns on, and like the controller slots, they light up with LEDs too, and you can do a whole bunch of stuff which you still can't do with this. It's probably one of the first consoles that Analog makes that you can't, like basically hack. You can throw ROMs into it. And some ROM 64 cartridges aren't working at the present moment, but it is what it is. For the price, it should have really came with the controller. But with that said, this is the console. Let me just put this aside real quick here, and then let's see what else comes in the box. So in here, underneath, you get that to take out. And this looks like some clean. Oh, these are the cartridge cleaners. So if you've seen online, they come with cartridge cleaners to clean like the N64 cartridges. Which is funny because there was like a store that opened up by my in the mall that I have by my home, and they were selling games, and I picked this one up. I was like, let me pick this one up because hell yeah, you know, I never played this version, and mostly I played Zelda and like Super Mario and whatnot, Mario Kart. But we're gonna play this, and I'm gonna stream it as well. So stay tuned to that. Also, you get the cable here, which looks like to be pretty long, and you get the adapter, which is pretty small. Actually, looks like a iPhone, old school iPhone adapter. And it's USB-C, so that's pretty cool. I'm not sure how high I'm holding this, but yeah, that's the analog charging cable. And then another thing that comes inside, oh, more cable. So you do get extra cables. I'm guessing one is to charge, and the other one would be to for the console to turn it on and off. With that said, that's everything you get inside the box. But yeah, let's put this back here real quick. Well, let's go back to the console. Apparently, the console has fans inside, so you'll be able to hear it and whatnot. This is pretty cool. It's like a rubber material, so it won't slide off easy. And I'm happy they are making these small, like this size, because I can use it on my desk. Like I have my setup here, and it's awesome that I can just pick this up, unplug it, put it away, and take it back out so it's not taking up space. And also I won't get full of like dust and all that stuff. But yeah, I will be playing this live on my TikTok live stream and YouTube, and then I will also be making another review of it, like a full review of what I really think about it after using the console for a while. You get fingerprint marks, but nothing crazy. It goes away quick. And yeah, this is the power button right here, but we'll end up looking at that later when I end up doing the review of it. But that's the Analogue 3D. And before we finish the unboxing video, might as well just unbox the controller. This is the Ebido 8-bit controller. I don't know. I'm like Ebido. Sound crazy. But that's the controller here. Let me see. So it has like these little tabs, just like the iPhones, what you see right there. Oh, you gotta pull both of them off. Everybody seems to want to copy Apple for some reason. Yeah, they have sleek designs, and I do use a lot of Apple products, but it's like sometimes it's cool to do your own thing, bro. Like the M64. Wow, I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm looking crazy on camera right now. What the heck's going on? He's not that strong. Anyway, you open the box up. Boom. You get the little manual inside. And then this is just the boxes inside with nothing. Just like some holders. You get extra cable, USB-C, which is pretty cool. Oh, the controller almost fell. You guys saw that? Besides the controller being inside the box, that's all you get. Is there anything in here? Nope. It's pretty much the size of, I believe, a Pro controller. It might be smaller than the Pro controller. Or actually, about the same thing. So this is comparison. This is the Pro controller. This is the N64 Analogue 3D controller, which you can use with your PC and whatnot. Let me see. Put them aside. Just like that. And then, yeah. It's pretty much the same thing. I feel like they're the same controllers. You do have your C buttons right here. The B and A buttons, your start button, your option buttons for the console itself. And then you have right here like the arrows. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you can hear it clicking, but that's what you get right there. Old school. It's cool that they made it like a steel inside where the analog is. So you can see it. You see that move around. So the control's really nice. The controller is not expensive at all. I think it was like $30 or something. And if you keep looking on Amazon, like they always bring down the prices and all that. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, that is the controller. That is the charging port. I guess that's the button to sync it via Bluetooth or whatever system they use. And it's a nice controller. I got the white because it was like same day shipping, like delivery through Amazon. But if not, I would have waited for the black. But I like this. I don't know. This material seems pretty cool, and it doesn't seem like to keep the fingerprints or get too greasy. So even though I don't, anybody who knows me personally, I hate like touching any of my consoles or anything when my hands are dirty. I'm just crazy like that. But yeah, that is the unboxing of the 8-bit Analogue 3D controller and the console. So let's put that together real quick. The future. That would have been cool back in the day, but yeah, here it is. Unfortunately, it didn't come. The console didn't come with the controller. So if you guys do want to order it, just know that you're gonna have to get the controller separate or have old school like wired controllers. And to be 110% honest with you, if you're able to get your hands on the M64 one, I would go for it. I would like to get it just to see to do the comparison. Um, I don't know if this will in the future get more updates or whatnot and just make it a better console than the M64. But as of right now, the M64 for the price that they've been rumoring or saying, I'm not sure if they said the actual full price of the console. And this, I think the M64 is the way to go. You get such freaking cool colors and everything like that. So, yeah, that is the unboxing. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so you can see the gameplay. You can see my other reviews, and I'll be back with more information for you guys, more like in-depth review of this and of my own review, personal review, because I know a lot of people doing reviews online. And then we'll go from there. And hopefully, if I'm able to get my hands on the M64 as well, I might. It just depends. It's just cool, man, because the colors, they're like shells that you can just take off and put any other color on it. So you're not just stuck with just buying the purple. So if you get the purple, you can put the red, whatever the case may be, because they're all housing shells. But with that said, this is the unboxing. Oh, there goes the Nintendo Switch Pro 2 controller and the consoles. Ba-ba. Where you go? Do a little thing for the camera right here. Oh, not for the work. Hey yo. And yeah, catch you guys later. I appreciate you all for checking out the unboxing. And I'll be back with more. Got reviews, got games to play. We got a lot of things to do. So may you guys have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. May you all be blessed. Keep doing your thing. You guys are great. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.